grudge matches, all happens on Salty Sweet, and almost every match, money is on the line. $100 money matches, $50 money matches.
I know that Leffen likes the crap talk.
Yeah.
I've heard that. I've watched some videos.
Well,
yeah.
I know that, I think Leffen has a grudge match tonight, but Leffen wasn't actually the one doing the talking this time around. And it's going to be interesting to see. I think it's Leffen versus Chillin' Dude.
Oh,
and
yes, I would love to see that.
Chillin' Dude has been talking the finest of Smack. So like we had said previously, if you want to open up 2 streams and watch yourself some Smash on silent in one window and keep your eyes and ears here over on this stream, I wouldn't blame you at home.
Would absolutely recommend it. Smash. I don't play any competitive Smash myself, but it's always a fun game to
absolutely
watch.
All right, and it looks like we have Danny's team is Volcarona, Rotom Wash, Aegislash, Kangaskhan, most likely Mega, and Landorus T and Togekiss. So both of these teams are pretty bread and butter. Volcarona, I have not
Volcarona
seen.
is very interesting. I know I've caught Danny online using some of that.
Okay.
I think we might be able to expect something like a Rage Powder set on it.
Okay, wow. That'll be awesome to see.
But he does have Togekiss with a very likely follow me. Maybe he doesn't need Rage Powder.
As Cybertron had mentioned in a previous commentary, Togekiss is the most potent follow me user, being able to resist common types such as fighting, a lot of stuff. With that fairy typing is so niche.
Yeah, I think Lefable is another good user of it that we saw Jonathan using last game. He didn't go for follow me, but it was actually doing pretty good damage with the Ice Beams.
Yeah. Absolutely, whereas Togekiss more relies on getting flinches with Air Slash instead of going for the Ice Beam damage.
But it does also have Tailwind for reliable speed control. Pokemon like Rotom Wash, Volcarona, Kangaskhan, they all like having Tailwind.
Absolutely. And we're going to see, I'm really looking forward to this. This is I believe this is semifinals, where we have 2 semifinal matches, and we're going to have a finals after this.
No.
Oh, here we go. Oh no, here we go. We're pulling up the bracket right now. This is.
Oh. Wait, no, this is
you guys are correct. This is winner's semifinal.
Wow.
Winner's semifinals is happening right now.
I didn't know we were getting so close to winner's finals already. It's really exciting.
It's awesome to see. Unfortunately, like we said, because of the time constraints, we did go to best of 1, but honestly, the players have to react to that, and that's something, it's such a cool thing to see. The players have to go on their toes and see how they can handle not getting that game with the extra information. So,
I know Danny got something like top 5 at Apex last year. This year, he's still in winner's pool. Having him in winner's finals means instant top 3. But yeah, we have the game starting here.
So we're going to see exactly what Michael and Danny choose to open up with. Jabberwocky's issuing a challenge. I love that scene. I don't know why. Jabberwocky's going to open up with Volcarona and Kangaskhan.
This looks like a familiar formula of strong Pokemon plus redirection.
Yep. And we can see a double Mega Kangaskhan on the field and a Breloom. So the Breloom is going to be scared of that Volcarona, but how scared, we're going to find out in just a little bit.
And with the Kangaskhan's, I always hate when you have a Kangaskhan and they have a Kangaskhan, having to guess who's going to go first.
Yeah.
You could fake out. You could go for something like a low kick, a double edge. There's just so much that could happen.
Yeah, that speed tie situation is definitely.
But we also see that Jive Times has a bit of extra HP. It's probably not max speed.
Yep, that is true. So we can see that Michael's going to go ahead and swap out his Landers to get an Intimidate off on the Kangaskhan, which is a solid play.
I like that switch. It also has the option to wrong side Volcarona, stop it from being anything annoying.
So now we see the Mega Kangaskhan on the opposite side of the field go, actually on our side of the field, and then the opposite side of the field is going to follow suit.
So that might mean that Jive Times Kangaskhan is actually the faster one, or maybe it's just a speed tie.
Yeah, it might just be a speed tie. We're going to see. Nope, the opposing is going to go first.
That is absolutely a speed tie then.
Yep.
Or, well, actually, no,
he went for big out,
maybe Kangaskhan just isn't going for priority.
Went for low kick on the Kangaskhan. That is going to do a lot of damage.
It almost takes it out.
And the Volcarona is going to set up a Quiver Dance.
I think I might have been wrong about that Rage Powder set.
It looks like Landers is in a pretty good set. Judging from where the range of Kangaskhan is, why am I drawing a blank? Oh my goodness. A Rock Throw is going to go ahead and...
But with his Volcarona being faster than the Landers, even if the Landers is holding a Choice Scarf, I think the Volcarona is going to be able to go first, get on a strong Heat Wave. that might be able to KO the Landers from here, but as we can know by its HP stat, it is invested a little bit in bulk. Maybe it wouldn't get knocked out by it.
It's possible that Michael prepared for this exact situation to be able to, but a plus one Volcarona is not something you usually sit there and run damage calcs on.
Yeah.
So it's going to be interesting to see. We're going to see a Sucker Punch go off and take out the Kangaskhan. And that's going to be huge because that is a heavy hitter gone from the field.
Volcarona.
We're going to see Volcarona goes for the Heat Wave.
Getting both hits.
And Landers is going to live, and we're going to see a Rock Slide here connect on the...
And a Chardy Berry.
There goes the Berry Pop, reducing the damage of the Rock Slide. It's going to do a lot.
Yeah.
That does way too much.
I think by the damage on that Landers, we can tell that that's an Assault Vest.
Yeah, that has to be... That's incredible.
I can't think what else that would be, taking that little from such a strong attack.
Exactly, and we can see Danny going out into his own Landorus, intimidating both physical attackers that are currently on Michael's side of the field.
I definitely like the Landorus here for him. Like, the Volcarona could get something like Sucker Punch if it feels like attacking. It could also try to Quiver Dance again, and then have Danny's Landorus take one of the KOs on Drive Time's Pokemon.
Absolutely. I wouldn't be surprised if he does opt to do that because the Sucker Punch is a tad obvious here, but this is where the mind games come in.
Yeah.
Is it going to Sucker Punch?
As a singles player, and I remember this from when I dipped into singles, there's just so much less you have to predict.
Yep, absolutely, because you're literally dealing with 50% less predictions because it's 1v1 instead of 2v2.
I actually felt like I was having a much easier time making predictions when I was playing Overused than other
I would
tiers.
go ahead and say that singles is a pretty much an easier format to play than VGC.
Yeah.
But it's also, in my opinion, a less rewarding format because there's so many different Pokemon you can see VGC do some cheeky techniques. Rage Powder's a move you'll never see in singles, obviously, but it's one of the most important moves. Kangaskhan's going to go for the Sucker Punch on the
Volcarona. So it did probably go for you. And the burn on Kangaskhan.
Wow, the Flame Body is going to get the burn. There we go. Oh my goodness, that's going to
go for a Rock Slide. See if he can stop Jive Time Landers from moving here.
And Landers flinches! Oh my goodness! Kangaskhan's going to get hurt by its burn, and that flinch onto the Landers is going to be pretty big. We don't know exactly how much damage it was going to do to the opposing Landers. Ooh, we see a Rotom Wash hit the field.
Even though Jive Time's Pokemon are both on their way out here, I wouldn't be surprised if that opposing Landers is locked into Rock Slide through something like a Choice Scarf, probably the most common item on it by miles.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised as well. And we can see that Michael is up right now, like you said, even though his two Pokemon are about to, faint.
He doesn't really have a way of getting around the Rock Slide.
Absolutely. So it all depends on what Michael brought in the back because we haven't seen... Have we seen anything else?
No. I mean, we know a little bit about his team. We know that he has a Heatran, a Cresselia, a Breloom, and a Zapdos.
Oh, well, he had originally opened up with the Breloom, and he switched in the Landorus.
Oh.
So he got the Intimidate off. So it looks like the Breloom is waiting in the back for that Rotom. So I don't think that Michael's afraid of that Rotom.
So Darkrai went for a Sucker Punch on Rotom there, which confuses me a little.
Yeah.
But, a knockoff. Okay.
Wow, knockoff onto the Rotom.
That was a smart Rotom protect.
All because of that Rock Slide missed that Landorus. So,
because Assault Vest Landorus is essentially forced to use 4 attacking moves, you're going to see knockoff on it when you never see it on something like a Choice Scarf Landorus. It's just not worth the move slot.
So the Breloom's going to hit the field, which of course, because the Rotom had already used the Protect, a Seed Bomb is most likely, or a Spore.
A Bullet Seed.
A Bullet Seed even, yeah.
Because it has Technician, Bullet Seed is almost always going to be stronger than Seed.
Unless he's running, today I saw a couple of Toxic Heal with Toxic
Heal. And
you run, because you have Spore Protect, so you'll get some turns of healing.
I personally don't think very highly of that strategy, but maybe that's what we have here.
Yeah. I think do you think a Seed Bomb is gonna, a Bullet Seed is gonna one-hit KO the Rotom?
I don't know. It kind of depends how many hits he gets. I think it would be much safer for him just to score it.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Oh, and the Landorus switching out.
He's gonna go ahead and preserve his own Landorus.
Super hot.
Probably realize. Oh, and out comes the Heatran. That is a bold switch in. The Rock Slide from the Landorus is gonna connect on both Pokemon. And will this Breloom...
He might need a flinch on Breloom. Oh! This is a quite fast Rotom if it's going before Breloom. A Hidden Power.
Is that Hidden Power?
Getting it right out of there. It must be Hidden Power Ice.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my god.
That is niche right there. I don't think I've ever seen HP Ice on Rotom in the VGC. Is it common?
No. A few people do use it, though.
I'm kind of curious. I doubt it is. I'm kind of curious if that's HP flying just the one-shot Breloom.
No, it couldn't
There's no
be.
way they would do that, right?
I think with Hit Power Ice and the Life Orb, it does like so much to Breloom already. Breloom is not a
frail
bulky,
Pokemon.
yeah.
Absolutely, absolutely. So just like that, the score evens out, except Landorus is going to go down to this rock slide.
And now we have a Heatran that can't really damage Rotom W. Danny has this all locked up.
Yeah, it looks like Danny's got this in the bag.
And
the Hydro Pump is going to miss.
It misses.
And the Heat Wave's going to connect on both Pokemon. But like Cybertron was saying previously, and like you had just mentioned, Rotom Wash is the best Heatran counter in the
Oh yeah, absolutely a hard Heatran counter.
And you know that there's nothing this Heatran can do. It literally resists everything that Heatran normally packs, and it's immune to Earth Power. So we're going to see a Rock Slide connect and a Hydro Pump.
Hydro Pump connects to seal the game for Danny Hemchard, a.k.a. Jabberwocky.
Absolutely. So Jabberwocky walks home with this one, and you can see them on screen right now, kind of talking it out. And this is what I love to see about Pokemon players.
Yeah.
I love seeing just the post-game talking about what happened.
Even though Jive Time lost, I can see the smile on his face. They're both so into it.
Absolutely. It's a beautiful thing to see as the Salty Sweet continues to be louder and louder tonight. But up next is going to be Cybertron versus
Dragon Mat, I believe.
It might be. I think, is it Dragon Mat?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because Dragon Mat was previously on stream, so we're going to see Dragon Mat back on stream, which I'm actually looking forward to because we had seen his team, and it's going to be interesting to see.
He was actually the player to knock me out of Losers Final, so
really?
I do know a little bit about his team.
Wow. So that's going to be a sight to see.
But I'm excited that we have Danny already as our first player in Winners Finals. I'm really glad for him because he's a pretty good friend of mine.
Yeah.
I'm glad to see that he's made it even further.
And you had said that he had made it 5th last year at Apex, correct?
Top 5, I believe.
Okay, yeah. Top 5. And now it looks like he's top 2.
Top 3.
Top 3.
If he lost in Winners and then in Losers.
Gotcha. All right, so Cybertron is going to be taking his place. Looking very focused as Dragon Mat sits down as well. Something you guys should take into account, I'm not sure how much of a distraction it is, but you obviously do have the Salty Sweet here. You guys can hear it through the mics, I'm sure. We hear it here. And the players that are battling also hear it. So it's something that they've got to deal with in the background while trying to make all their plays.
One thing I will have to admit about Smash, it's much more constant action than Pokemon. Pokemon, you have those long, like, 45, sometimes even 90-second turns. There's not always something going on. But in Smash, well, yeah, we had it up there for a second.
Did we really? That's awesome. There it goes. There it goes. But that while we just had on stream wasn't the Salty Sweet, but still, Smash is Smash. And,
yeah.
Like you said, there's a lot, but it's an ongoing action, whereas in Pokemon you do have those extended periods of wait. But you get to see the results of those waits regardless.
Can you find me like a little bit of water?
Yeah, let me see if there's. You guys have any water?